creating the dream life, the wealth, the health, the experiences, the relationships, the dream, becoming. It's a topic we talk about often, especially within the spiritual community. But for many of us, there's a bridge. And today, I want to talk about that bridge. I want to welcome you to or back to the channel, CRYSTALClear. Here on these podcasts, on these episodes, we speak all things spiritual. We get so caught up in the hustle, the bustle, the grief, the strive, that we often forget is in this duality, through those challenges, our growth is happening. Amongst one of those things is learning to be the master creator of our own life. Looking around, taking account to everything that's around us, which has manifested into what our past thoughts, emotions have created, and where we're headed and what we want. Today, I want to validate, because so many of us genuinely struggle to make that transition. And here's what I'm being asked to trust to deliver in this message, which is very basic, true to a lot of teachings, but maybe with a different tailspin. For myself personally, I was having my astrology chart read the other day. And one thing that hit very close to home for my soul and how I'm structured divinely as a fingerprint, as you are, for me and to many of those sensitive souls, we all get caught up in the programming, the limiting beliefs, the 3D lies that we're limited in some way. For myself personally, and in the validation of I understand it, I have a tendency, while it's still a gift, just like anything else, it's a double edge. And myself personally, I have found myself going deep. And while the gift is beautiful because I can drop into frequencies, I can feel energetic resonance, both good or bad. Some things I don't have a tangible identity to put with it, if you will. But the gift, I can still ride the wave. And because I can go so deep, I can overanalyze, I can over-dissect, and I can hold the emotional heavy or light, but typically heavy, because that is common, is a known frequency that I chose in my soul journey to not to expand on the heavy energies, but to transcend. But if I'm being honest, here in this avatar, it feels a bit foreign. And as my chart was being read the other day, something profound was said. What if that is the distraction? For me, is it dropping into the frequencies as I expand on all the potentiality of both the good and the bad, but the bad being more familiar? Something I'm sure if you're watching this, you may relate. We can call this victim mentality or just the recognition of the familiar. How do we branch out to that which we are dreaming that we want, but is foreign? That's the question. So I sit in meditation and I ask, why? Because this matrix is nothing more than a stimulation of our projection, our thoughts. Yet I too am learning to master it. There's no time, only here, which in another episode I spoke about the beauty of that time. But often we hear it's about changing a lens, if you will, becoming, doing, and we act as if. But I think that might be the distraction. See, when I sit in meditation, the best analogy I can remember At one point of my healing, I remember hearing, remember who you are. I didn't know what that means. Similarly, honestly, still sometimes, I wonder if I've grasped it to its depths. I don't think I have. There's still much to learn. But likewise, when I think about my dream, the wealth, the experience, what that means to me with the relationships, the connection, the experience, my ego gets in the way. My 3D trauma says, I don't know how. But when I sit in meditation, I am reminded and asked to remind you, we do know. It is in our DNA. A surrender, a trust, the ability to play with that which is foreign, to expand and to drift into it, to see it, to embody it. You know who you are if you allow it. Everything before and after is an experience of now. And in every now, we are becoming the essence of the true manifestation of the manifestor that we are. It's done. It's already there. The rest is the distraction. Trust your soul. Trust your imprint. We grasp to the storyline as if it's a lifeline, but can you let go of that and allow the current to take you? For those of us who are scared of drowning, only speaks magnitudes of that, of grasping to something, of your old timeline that no longer suits. There's power in trusting in the divine, the creator, the essence, the spark that's within you, who already has the imprints, the blueprints, the know with how to do it. Let go of the lifeline. Surrender, trust, and allow the vision to be the bridge. Because that's all you need to know. The vision is the bridge. Nothing more, nothing less. Dare to dream big. That's what you came here to do. To create your heaven, which is distinct and unique to your fingerprint, to your soul outlay, to what you want to become. That's it. So much love to you. I give gratitude. I ask that you rate, review, whether you're on podcast or on Spotify or Apple or on YouTube. Ask you to join the tribe, share with anybody that may need it, but maybe better yet, more of all, to meditate on your own blueprint, the blueprint that's imprinted in your DNA, in your specific thing, and recognize that the lifeline, the life vest, that which you hold on to in the current of which is trying to take you is nothing more than the distraction of of overcoming the limiting belief, the fear, and allowing your vision to be the manifesting power and creation that you are. I have so much love for you guys. Trust the dream. Remember, you're the creator, and anything you want is already here. Let go of the lifeline and trust that your higher self, the divine and guides, have already got you. Allow your vision to be the blueprint, to be the bridge, and that's all you need. Love and light, guys. Wishing you the best, and until next time, namaste.